Does this film deliver its message? Let's find out. Hello Fanatics, I'm Dylan Phillips, and this is the Film Fanatic Review bringing you 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, starring Frances McDormand, Woody Harrelson, and Sam Rockwell. First, we'll tell you what the movie is about, and our initial thoughts. Then we'll move on to our spoiler-free likes and dislikes. We'll finish up with some spoiler-heavy thoughts on this film, and our final word. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri follows the story of a determined mother who challenges local authorities to solve her daughter's murder. Overall, I thought this film was entertaining. It has a few shortcomings, but it's still a solid story. For what I liked about this film, let's start off with the best part, the cast. The performances in this film are by far and away some of the best of the year, and career best from the leads. Frances McDormand is absolute dynamite in this film, showing some great emotional range, and I'd be surprised if she isn't at least nominated for this role. Same can be said for Sam Rockwell. The direction of this film is phenomenal, as it beautifully tells its narrative through its beats and visuals. The story is quite the ride, as the deeply emotional and real themes are tackled in a touching way in a story that feels like a slower, less violent Coen Brothers film. Which brings me to the dialogue. The dialogue is some of the best writing I've seen this year, and it echoes the writing of the Coen Brothers and Tarantino. I would be surprised as well if this isn't nominated. However, the film tries to do a little too much beyond its bare-bones story, and you can see where it's stretched thin in some of the subplots. One in particular doesn't really sit well with me, and I'll explain that in the spoiler section. There is also a lackluster CGI moment later in the film that takes out the tone and emotion from a very important scene. And the film has an ambiguous ending, which isn't always a crowd pleaser. And that's where I'll end our spoiler-free thoughts on this film. If you want to hear our final word or rating of this film, pause now and click the link in the description, because now it's time for spoilers. First off, let's talk about the subplots that didn't work. I didn't get the need to have this office affair between the advertising agent and his secretary because there was absolutely no payoff in the end. But the biggest issue to me was the completely skipped over racist subplot in this film. Dixon is supposed to be this racist cop, and even Woody Harrelson's character says that most of the cops in that town are racist. So why is there absolutely no resistance when Woody Harrelson's character is replaced by a black captain that's coming into the town? It makes absolutely no sense after everything that we've been told prior to that. And the red herring for the bait and switch of the murderer is just so frustrating. They set it up so much that this guy is the guy. He even comes and admits it to Mildred, but then all of a sudden he's not the guy, and so that way we don't have this close-ended ending that we were expecting. Speaking of the ending, the ambiguity of it might put some people off. It's all about the idea of 2 people trying to find closure by hurting someone who committed a similar crime. And the best scenes to me were when Mildred goes to the advertising agency at the beginning of the film, when she gets the visit from the red herring at her work, the god-awful CGI deer scene because of Frances's acting, any scenes with Woody and Frances in them, and the scene where Dixon throws Red out the window. So, with the thoughts heard, here's our final word. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is a smart, beautifully written dramatic thriller that showcases some of the year's best performances. While the story does have some minor issues, the overall premise, the blend of drama and comedy, and its strong themes will bring you on a roller coaster of emotion that ends on an impactful message. This film was gripping from the moment we were introduced to Mildred, so I'm gonna give 3 Billboards an 8.5. Thanks everyone for watching our review. Are you planning on seeing 3 Billboards? Or if you've already seen it, do you have something to add? What did you think of the story? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Dylan Phillips, and this has been the Film Fanatic Review. If you liked this video and you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Check out our latest Fanatic 5 video where we discuss the top Benjamin Bratt roles. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. And until next time, Fanatics, keep it real.